we're going to move on to number 5. Number 5 says, at the 1-year mark, the intervention, all right, let me highlight that here quickly. All right, we're looking for at the 1-year mark. So we're looking for specifically after 1 year. Okay, the intervention produced the results Mr. Gordon expected, confirmed Ms. Epstein's initial reaction, contradicted Professor Ratley's expectations, or yielded undesirable effects on Mr. Gordon's students. All right. Well, also good news is everything that's mentioned about after a year is kind of in these 2 paragraphs. Okay, so we can also just focus on these mainly. All right, so let's see what happened after a year. As long as you're reading carefully, you can find out, oh, Mr. Gordon found a year into the intervention. Okay, so we can see it's down here. And it says that sustained physical exertion causes kids to be less impulsive and more prone to learn. All right, so both of these things, less impulsive is a good thing. More prone to learn is good. Less impulsive, for a vocabulary, if you don't know, is you're less just like doing whatever your emotions tell you. And then more prone to learn means easier to learn. You're more ready to learn. Okay, that's precisely what Mr. Gordon found a year into the intervention. There's your answer. So does it confirm Miss Epstein's initial reaction? Well, if we look here, right, that we mentioned in the first question, right, this paragraph mentions Miss Epstein's reaction, and we already saw that is a negative reaction, right? She said that after, oh, sorry, I apologize, not that paragraph. We're talking about this paragraph. Right, Gordon implemented the approach. All right, and it says that although exercise is certainly important, I didn't think that it had any place in academics. I assumed exercise would exacerbate ADHD. All right, if you don't know the word exacerbate, that's okay. So exacerbate is down here. There's going to be words almost guaranteed that you don't know when you're taking this test. Perfectly normal. Don't panic, don't worry. You can actually, as we read this sentence, we can still guess the meaning of it without understanding that one word, right? So, right, Epstein says, although exercise is important, which means that she does think it's important, but, right, I didn't think it had any place in academics. So we can tell she has a negative view already. All right. So was the impact negative that we saw down here? No, so we know that one's incorrect. Did it contradict Professor Ratney's expectations? In question number 4, we already talked about this, and it says that Mr. Ratney expected that they pay more attention and they'd also be exercising well. So that's also incorrect because that's what happened. Did it yield undesirable effects on Mr. Gordon's students? If we take a look here at the bottom, did it give bad results? Well, Mr. Gordon says, my students' endurance, both physical and mental, has improved. They are fit and eager to learn. Even students diagnosed with ADHD have displayed less agitation, which has helped them to learn better. Okay, so is it undesirable effects? No, which means that the ones produced the results Mr. Gordon expected. Yes, that's correct, which is what we see throughout the entire article. Okay, so those are going to be those 5. If you have any questions, let me know, and we're going to move on to the next 5 in just a second here.